Hello everyone, this is Muhammad. So in today's video I will tell you the reason why did I choose to learn Portuguese and not Spanish language. I know that most people when they decide to learn a new language, they tend to learn languages that are widely spoken, such as Spanish or French. But I decided to learn Portuguese instead. The reason for that is the first time when I heard Portuguese, I fell in love so quickly with the language, especially the Brazilian accent. Portuguese is one of the Latin languages that I like. It sounds so much, so that's was the main reason why I chose to learn Portuguese and not Spanish. Because I believe that Spanish, although it's so easy language to learn, but I don't like the sound of Spanish as Portuguese, for example, or Italian. So that was the first reason why did I choose to learn Portuguese and not Spanish. Another reason for that is I'm also an Italian speaker, and I believe that the sound of Portuguese and Italian are more similar than, for example, Spanish or Portuguese. Yeah, as we all know that Spanish and Portuguese, they are more similar when it comes to like vocabulary or the words or grammar. However, I believe that Portuguese and Italian are much more similar in the pronunciation, especially when we talk about the Brazilian accent. So that was also another reason why did I choose to learn Portuguese, as it's quite similar in the sound with Italian. The third reason for that is in the marketplace, I believe that if someone studies a language which is not widely spoken, such as French or Spanish, this will give him more chance to find an opportunity to work. So that was also another reason why did I choose Portuguese. And also in my current job, I work with Portuguese. So I believe that languages that are not widely spoken, you will find jobs easily because you will not find, a lot of competition. Many people who are joining the same vacancy, they also know the same language. So that was also another reason why I prefer to study Portuguese. Let me tell you that I believe that, in my opinion, that Portuguese is one of the most difficult languages, especially when it comes to pronunciation. Because as I'm also an Italian speaker, I believe that the pronunciation of Portuguese is much difficult than Italian. I believe that in grammar, Italian might be more difficult in some grammatic rules, such as the prepositions or like some pronouns. But in my opinion, I believe that the most challenging thing about Portuguese, compared, for example, to Spanish or Italian, is the pronunciation, because the Portuguese pronunciation is more tough and not easy to learn. So guys, that was the reason why did I choose to learn Portuguese, and also the last reason that made me didn't regret to learn Portuguese, that also I like Brazil so much as a country. I like its culture. I like Brazilian people. I'm more into Latin people. So of course I don't know other people, for example, from Argentina or Colombia. When I started to learn Portuguese and met new Brazilian friends on the internet or like Facebook groups, Brazilian people are so friendly. The majority, they like to get introduced to people. They like people to visit their country and know their culture. And especially if you speak their language, you'll be able to communicate with them easily. They will not don't have any like difficulties or like any xenophobic situations you will encounter with Brazilians. So that was the one of the reasons why did I choose to learn Portuguese, and I'm so proud I've taken this decision. So I hope that you have enjoyed my today's video, and see you next time.